Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk today about the TimeHopAthon. Just do a quick casual video because it does start tomorrow. So it starts tomorrow and goes through Sunday. I'll put the actual dates down in the down bar. But I liked the sound of this readathon for a lot of reasons. The main one being it has 3 challenges, so it's something that I could potentially finish and actually get to count for Bookopoly. Though I think I've set myself an ambitious task on that front with the books that I chose. But I also really like the premise of it, which is to kind of get you to read books set in different times. And right now I've been really into historical fiction and sci-fi, which really speaks to this readathon. So I'm going to link all the hosts down below and their announcement videos. If you want to get a little bit more information, you can check those out. Also, definitely check out the lovely ladies that are hosting this. They are all wonderful and they have great channels, so check them out. But let's get into what the challenges are, what I'll be reading, and then anything else I feel like throwing in there because you know how I am, just rambly. So the first one is one that I have already started, and that is going to be Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. And I am a little over halfway through this. There was nothing in the readathon rules that said you couldn't use books that you had already started. So I'm going to be using 2 books that I've already started. So this one is obviously going to be my choice for past because the prompt past is going to be historical fiction or classic books, so things that are set in the past. And this obviously is. I'm really enjoying this. I have put off reading this forever because of the hype. And also because I tend to not reach for classics all that often, but both Bookopoly and this beautiful Penguin English Library Edition have encouraged me to read this, and I've really enjoyed it so far, and hopefully I will finish this week. Like I said, might be a tall task. And then for present, which is the second prompt, the kind of prompt itself is to read a book released in 2017 or 2018. I am going with Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. This was released in 2017. I am also about halfway through this. I've been listening to this on my way to and from work as an audiobook. I have the CDs out from the library, so I am definitely going to be finishing up that this week. I listened to the first half of it during my commute this past week, so I have every kind of assurance that this will get finished within the week. So yes, and then once I finish that, I am going to pick up the audiobook of The Tea Planter's Bride, which is historical fiction. So yeah, it does not exactly meet any additional challenges, and I definitely will not finish the audiobook of this before the end of the week, especially listening to Little Fires Everywhere first. So this is just sort of a, hey, this is what else I'll be reading next week. Then I have sci-fi as my next pick, which is for future, which is to read something set in the future. So that's going to be sci-fi or dystopian. So I have A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers, which I apparently got for Christmas. And I say apparently because I was really frustrated when I went on Book Depository. They don't sell this cover anymore on Book Depository. Now Book Depository only sells the American edition, which I think is really strange. And I don't like those as much, though I bet they are floppier. The one thing I don't like about these editions is they're very stiff. So that is unfortunate. But I do really want to get to this and start it. This one is another one where I'm like, oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish this and also finish Jane Eyre in the week. The other one, I don't know. This one feels like it's sci-fi. It's definitely sci-fi, but I can't decide if this is set in the future or not. I assume so, but it also feels very 90s. So I don't know. And that's Animorphs. So I kind of feel like this would be cheating to count this as future, but I definitely could finish this in a week versus finishing this. And one of my cards that I drew for Bookopoly is the next book in a series, which was going to be this one, but I don't think I'll finish this by the end of February, which is fine. I can carry the card over, but at the same time, if I read this, then it will also count as the next book in a series. And I really like to read Animorphs during readathons. So I don't know, you guys tell me, do you think this counts? It is sci-fi, and it never actually tells you when it's set, but a lot of the like things they talk about sound like it's very 80s or 90s mostly, which is when they were written. So I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. And then this is another one that I had slated as an option, which is Giant Days Volume 5, because I haven't picked up a graphic novel, or rather I haven't picked up one of the Giant Days volumes in a while, and I love these and I want to get back to it. This one would count as present because this is set in released in 2017, but obviously Little Fires Everywhere also counts as that. So it's a big muddled mess of a TBR, if we're being real here. I've got 2 books I have already started, a couple of maybes, and who knows. I just would like to finish 3 books by the end of the week so that I can count as actually finishing the challenges, because I'm not very good with readathons at actually finishing the challenges. I love the idea of prompts because it makes me pick up things maybe that I wasn't reaching for, or it makes me think about my books a little harder, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that totally fits that, and then I end up reading it and really enjoying it. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I actually read. I will be vlogging. I'm very excited about it. I always get really excited to vlog, and then when I'm done with it and I go back to not vlogging, I feel like something's missing, which is weird because vlogging in and of itself is a little weird, but I really enjoy it, and you guys seem to really enjoy my vlogs, so that will be coming a week from Tuesday is probably when that'll get posted, but I will be vlogging the whole week, and I'll let you know how I get on with the readathon. So if you guys will be participating, please let me know. I would love to hear what books you're picking up. Again, give me your opinion on the Animorphs. Does it count as future? Would it be past? Let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!